If you're watching this, it means that your child has been into their first individualized education plan, or IEP. This video will help you understand it. Starting off, your child obviously has been referred, and that was through your state, through a physician, yourself, a child care center that they may have attended, or a public welfare system or agency you've worked with. Within that, the school evaluated your student, and that's done through them, and you can request that at any time. Now, that's been done, but for those who haven't been, what they do is that they don't determine if your child only has a disability, but if they have any need any services for their education. Within that, the school determines that, and with that, they look at tests that they've taken, teacher recommendations, your own input, and then they look at your child's background, their physical development, social, cultural, and their behavioral development as well. Now, starting with an IEP, it has four components with it. There's special education, which meets the needs of your child to better themselves with their education. There's related services within that, such as speech or any tutoring that they may need for areas of content. There are sometimes accommodations, such as extra test taking time, rearranging the seating in the classroom, different assignments that they may need to take that still are part of that area of content. Sometimes we have assistive technology in classrooms with Vimeo boards, if they're visual learners, with different graphics to help them, fill in the blank note taking, or tablets in that case. Now, getting involved is very critical for parents in the IEP because you are a member of that IEP team. What you do is you work with other team members, such as a school administrator, special education teacher, one of your child's general education teachers, possibly a school psychologist if there is one, or a behavioral specialist for the school. What you do is you work together to address the needs of your child. You will receive all information prior to this about what you need to bring for your child. If there's any notes from your child's physician, any behaviors you noticed at school, for your teachers, they'll bring that. Any behaviors you noticed at home or any extracurriculars that your child does. With that, you pile all that information together and you look at where your child is struggling and how you can benefit and how they can benefit through an IEP. Students can also be invited to their own IEP meetings since it is about them. With this, there's going to be a lot of confidential information, and all that information is, of course, confidential. The school district will inform you of the rights that you have within your own IEP. You can view your student records at any times. Of course, you do need to give written permission to the school to start an IEP. That way, you know what the rights are and that this IEP can change. And that changes through monitoring. That can start every 4 to 12 weeks, whatever the IEP team comes up with. And the purpose is to review the data that they collect through the IEP to see if it's working or if they need to change the IEP at any time. And depending on the district, sometimes your student needs to be reassessed to still see if they do need an individualized education plan. If they do, that's once every 3 years, unless if you and the district come to an agreement. If you come to an agreement that they don't, then the IEP will continue without reassessment. Hopefully this video was informative for any new parents that are unsure of what an IEP is and are new to it. And I have many resources on this PDF as well that you can check as well.